Paris Saint-Germain could be in business here. Barcola looking to switch it. Fabian Ruiz, and there's the goal they're looking for. Marquinhos arrives within 2.25 minutes of the start. They're off and running again.
Well, how do you stop this team? Talked about Nuno Mendes being high up on the left-hand side, and
Kvaratskhelia again. Oh, what about that for a solo goal from the Georgian? That was simply brilliant.
Well, that is a rocket from Kvaratskhelia. He's been the best player on the pitch by a mile. And the Atalanta midfield players just couldn't live with woodwork.
Mendes again. Oh! Squeezed it home. He is an extraordinary footballer.
Best in the world, I think, him and Hakimi in the two full-back positions. But how on earth does he squeeze this maybe under the legs of Karnaseki? He's got no right.
Atalanta defenders.
Yeah, heads are down, aren't they? They've worked extremely hard.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Oh, it's a terrible mistake. And Ramos gets his goal. And it goes to 4-0. But that was a push on the self-destruct button from Atalanta to present it.
Yeah, it's Bellanova, the guy on the right-hand side that has worked so hard, and what you're going to see from this back passing.
Pedri, Rashford, it's Ferran Torres! It's a beautifully worked goal for Barcelona! Well, Vitinha gave the ball away, and he was made to pay. The Johan Cruyff Stadium, which only holds 6,000, the home of their reserve team. Chance to level the game here, and the chance taken. PSG a level through Seni Mayulu. Well, he's just 19 years of age. He came off the bench and scored in the final last season, and he's levelled this game tonight. It's one apiece.
Yeah, and to a certain extent you could see it coming, couldn't you? I know Barcelona have been on... Oh, Barca.
It's Hakimi. Ramos is square. Could this be the winner? Gonzalo Ramos for Paris Saint-Germain. As the clock hits 90, PSG has surely won it. Barca's defence exposed there. And that was...
Corto ese córner para Achraf Hakimi, la pone en Nuno Mendes, balón cerrado, el remate, gol del PSG. Ahí está el primer tanto del partido. William Pacho a placer con un balón perfecto que le pone con esa bomba, con esa rosca. Desde el punto fatídico, Aleix García, lanzamiento, gol del Bayer Leverkusen. Marca Aleix García desde el punto de penalti. Ahora sí, antes no pudo Grimaldo, que estrelló el balón en el poste, pero ahora sí Aleix García, el ex del Girtinha, abierto para Asquelia, peligro en el área para Asquelia, que encara, duel, remate, gol del PSG. Desigedue, perfecto, recibir y chutar. Fenomenal ahí para el 1-2, en un gol similar al de la final de Champions de la pasada temporada. Y el PSG que vuelve a poner en juego toda su dinamita. Conecta con Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia, disparo. Pega la pelota en la zaga. Y el tanto. El tercero. Gol de Kvaratskhelia. Se quedó mirando la zaga alemana. También el guardameta Flecken. Y no perdona a Georgiano, que pone el 1-3 en el marcador.
Es el tipo de desconexiones defensivas en lo colectivo que el Bayer Leverkusen suele probar. Campo y toda la pólvora que atesora en futbolistas con mucho gol en todas sus líneas.
Peligro ahí, Hakimi, que se la dejó a Doué. Gol del PSG. Qué espectáculo hay con Desigué Doué, que recibe, se perfila y dice: la voy a poner lejos. En el otro palo, tremendo 1-4.
Quiños.
A la carga y Nuno Mendes puede marcar el quinto. Nuno Mendes, gol del PSG. Llegan por todas partes y en este caso el portugués, el lateral izquierdo, que clava el quinto. Imparable el campeón de Europa. Disfruta Luis Enrique, disfrutan los suyos. 1-5 el Leverkusen.
Canterano de ese equipo, de hecho, debutó en la Bundesliga en la temporada 22-23.
Disparo, golazo.
Bueno.
¡Qué golazo acaba de marcar el Bayer Leverkusen! No se lo pensó dos veces. ¡Qué trayazo! Ahí de Alex García. Golazo del Leverkusen para el 2-0.
Con el nuevo formato, un mal día te compromete la clasificación.
Bacola, que gana la pelota, se la dejaba Dembélé, el sexto gol del PSG, gol de Dembélé. Llegaba Bacola a tope, consiguió finalmente asistir al Balón de Oro y Ousmane Dembélé en su reaparición, que marca el 2-6.
Bueno, el balón, no lo olvidemos.
Vitinha. Para Dembélé, no era bueno el pase, Vitinha en la frontal, disparo, gol. Gol del PSG, ahí está el séptimo, el 2-7. Vitinha, que recogió ese balón rechazado por la defensa del Bayer Leverkusen. Está cansado Flecken y no nos extraña porque
Está cansado de encajar, ¿no?
cada llegada prácticamente del PSG.
Forward, a little flick on into Olise, and he's goal side here. Olise, Chevalier stands up and makes the save, but the follow-up is in, and Bayern take the lead with Luis Diaz inside 4 minutes. And the side which has won every game they've played. Kane just beaten to it by Marquinhos, and it was important that he was. Then he's dispossessed. Luis Diaz, 2-0. It's a terrible goal to concede. Marquinhos with an awful error, and Luis Diaz has 2 goals in the Parc des Princes, and the European champions are in all kinds of bother here.
Well, it's rare you see PSG defending like this. And the goal for Paris would completely change the dynamics.
And there it is! João Neves sweeps the ball into the back of the Bayern net, and they have that goal. And with added time, there may be...
Neatly done. Great. Comes to the back post. Got a Wani back in the middle. Charleston is there. That's a good goal. That's a really well worked goal, and Tottenham lead in the 35th minute. Super goal.
Well, I'll tell you what, in this first half an hour or so, the Tottenham boys would have felt that there was something in this for them. The signs were there. It was a subdued PSG team.
Chantu. Martinez there again. This time he buries it. It's 1-1 just before the break.
Spurs had retreated. They'd offered the chance to...
High delivery this time, looking for Richarlison around the back post. He got the touch on Gray, top the line, and then thumped in. Tottenham lead. Side from close range. Oh, it's Kolo Muani got it. Well, that's his first Tottenham goal. It comes against his parent club.
Well, you thought the...
Get a shot away. Spurs were very quick to come out at him, especially Romero. Coutinho, oh, he's done it again. Second time in the game, Coutinho's pulled PSG back into it. Another lovely strike. 2-2. Tottenham's lead. Still on the bench. Oh, it's risky, played out by Romero. It's a chance for PSG and absolutely buried. Fabian Ruiz made Tottenham pay. Sloppy, playing out from the back. Mistake by Christian Romero. And from being 2-1 down 4 minutes into the second half, PSG now lead 3-2. Swing away from the corner kick, it's loose, and it's buried. It's another one. Paco up from the back. Poor defending. 4-2 PSG. Trying to orchestrate. Oh, he was sloppy there, gave it away. Olomuani. He's driven in another. What an extraordinary game. PSG 4, Tottenham 3. Mistake by the man of the match so far, Vitinha. And he's cost his team there. Spurs are back in it.
It's full of surprises, isn't it? This game, the man of the match maybe for team.
Wrong foot, Vicario. Paris Saint-Germain get a 5th goal and his 3rd of the game. And what a game he's played. Absolutely super.
Yeah, I don't know how many hat-tricks he's had in his career.
It's not a bad hit, and it's a great chance. And Sporting have the lead. Can you believe it? Luis Suarez has put champions are behind. Their pockets have been well and truly. Kvaratskhelia. Curling brilliant. Wow. Oh, that is sensational. Kvaratskhelia with a moment of absolute genius. It's 1-1. Run again, and Trincao shot saved, the follow-up header is in! Oh my goodness me! Luis Suarez! Sporting have won.
It's near right-hand side, edge of the area. Vitinha takes a touch and rolls it into the bottom corner. He's one of the best midfielders in the world, and he showed all of his quality. His hips and the free kick. Burn is forwards for it. Chow and Botman there as well. Headed on, Dan Burn back into the middle. They've equalised. Dan Burn with a header inside, and it's Joe Willock in the Parc des Princes to bring Newcastle United level against them.
Adingra, that's a good ball to Gullivan, who gets his head up. Oh, great chance! What a start! Barely a minute on the clock, and Florent Balogun has fired Monaco in front. And the neutral will argue that is just what this tie required. The defending champ. The goal scorer, Balogun, it might be it again. Another chance for Florent Balogun! And he's taken this one as well! Well, he's been on the fringes of the game for the opening 18 minutes. He may well have touched the ball twice, and on each of those two occasions, he's rattled them back at the Paris Saint-Germain net. Try Neves, Barcola bounces off the challenge of Tesse into the space for Desiree Doué. Oh, what an impact! Only on the field a couple of minutes. He's half the deficit, but Monaco will feel there was a foul in the build-up.
What's an opening 28 minutes? It's absolutely blissed.
Van der Sar trying to close him down. Doué bends one, needed stopping. Achraf Hakimi buries it. Well, Doué's had some impact in this game since coming in. He scored one, now he's made the second. And a wonderfully struck effort from the Moroccan defender. Lifted up for Hakimi by Kvaratskhelia, Zaire Emery towards Desiree Doué! Beautifully worked goal. Monaco couldn't even get close to laying a finger on them as they began their build-up from their own half of the field. And Doué gets his second of the night. His cross in, Koulibaly's touch, Atliou scores for Monaco. Paris Saint-Germain 0, Monaco 1. Magnus Atliou, and we have a man advantage. Lovely little change of direction. Oh, it's an own goal. Well, Marquinhos is running away and taking the celebrations, and he might have just gotten a touch on that. And the game has swung inside him. Scalia, Vitinha, camped on the edge of the penalty area. Paris Saint-Germain, Hakimi, good hit. Kvaratskhelia, 2-0. Paris Saint-Germain. follow-up. And a 2-goal advantage on aggregate. And with 25 minutes...
Doué collecting. Dembele. Good ball across. Teed up. And into the back of the net. Brilliantly worked goal. Bradley Barcola. Paris Saint-Germain, the Champions League holders, take less than 10 minutes to go ahead in this round of 16 tie. Nuno Mendes has gone wandering across towards the far side, and Fernandes sending it in to Malo Gusto. 1-1. Chelsea's French fullback scores in Paris to level the tie up. Malo Gusto suddenly in acres of space at the Parc des Princes. And for PSG now on the counter. Superb counter-attacking football. Dembele is going to go for this one alone, and Dembele scores! Sensational break from one end of the field to the other. There aren't too many like Dembele at his best in the global game, and he's just showed why there. Here of Doué. Pedro Neto steaming into the penalty area. Great chance, 2-2. Enzo Fernandez. Sharp, quick, direct. Neto to Fernandez. Oh, it's given away by Jorgensen. Here's a chance. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. What an absolute gift of a goal for Paris Saint-Germain. Given away by Chelsea's goalkeeper, Philippe Jorgensen, and he's paid a very, very big price. Vitinha restores the Parisians' lead at 3-2. 5 goals on the night so far. Kvaratskhelia goes searching for a goal. Oh, and he's found it! Sensational! It's a wonder strike, a thunderbolt from Khvicha Kvaratskhelia. And Paris Saint-Germain have a little bit of daylight here now. 4-2 over Chelsea. After the whistle had gone, but here come Paris Saint-Germain, and suddenly Chelsea backpedaling. Advantage here, and it is number 5, and it's Kvaratskhelia again. And Paris Saint-Germain are really dreaming of a quarter-final place now, with a 3-goal first-leg advantage over Chelsea, the team who beat... Pedro, he was sitting at home watching, thinking, no, what's going on here? I'm not in. But it turned out that it had just been forgotten, and now there's real pressure, and Kvaratskhelia is in! And Mamadou Sarr on his Champions League debut, inside the opening 6 minutes, turned and beaten by Kvaratskhelia, who did... That could be the decisive moment of the whole tie. Clearance of Hakimi on the right, look at the space. Hakimi into Barcola, 2-0. Absolutely lethal. Chelsea ripped apart there, 2 goals. Inside Kvaratskhelia for PSG. Sending it into Hakimi's Mayulu! 3-0. 8 goals over the 2 legs for the holders. Chelsea heading out of the Champions League. Paris Saint-Germain going through to the last 8 in some style.
Well, it's about the first time they've got out of their half.
Tackle in there from Gravenberch. Doué turning, Doué curling it, it deflects over Mamardashvili, and it's the opener for PSG. A kind bounce, but PSG's starting it just as they mean to. The man of the match in last year's final opens the scoring in this year's quarter. There's a real focus, Kvaratskhelia, and there is a space. Kvara going beyond the goalkeeper, 2-0. It was going to open up at some point, and Khvicha Kvaratskhelia is making this knockout round his 5th goal of the Champions League knockout stage.
bien et réussit à placer quelques attaques. 20 minutes de la fin, notamment celle-ci, avec Ousmane Dembélé, qui trouve enfin la mire pour marquer son 3e but de la saison dans la compétition et permettre à Paris de mener 1 pour Barcola pour Dembélé qui s'offre le doublé. Ça lui fait quel but en Ligue des Champions? Et Paris s'impose 2-0 dans cette rencontre, 2 fois 2-0 contre Liverpool pour aller en
semi-final. Harry Kane for Bayern Munich scores it. The German champions lead this one. Bedlam in the away end. And Harry Kane doing what Doué read it. Off he goes. Kvaratskhelia squares up and bends one right into the corner. How about that for quality for Kvisha Kvaratskhelia? This is high quality stuff, and that was thrilling. Dembele, oh, what a header! João Neves! Paris Saint-Germain have roared back! Elise. Oh, it's too easy for Elise! Rips it past Safanov. Bayern are level again. And Michael Elise just had to show up in his home country. Questions to ask about how he got through. Might be the last kick of the first half. And Neuer nearly got there. But Ousmane Dembele steps up when PSG need him. Five goals in 45 minutes. Don't go anywhere. They're in here, PSG. Runners arriving. None of them can convert. But Kvaratskhelia does. They have their 2-goal cushion. Things had broken down on the penalty. Left to 2-on-2 as Doué runs at Tar. Dembele shoots and scores! How about this from the champions of Europe? They look like the champions of Europe. Kimmich. Oh, good run at Upamecano! Bayern have another. The goals keep on coming. Dayot Upamecano.
It's a brilliant.
Kane has seen the run of Diaz. Oh, what a touch, Luis Diaz. He scored it. What a goal from Bayern Munich. Flag's gone up. Oh, it's a close one, you feel. Kane's pass, Diaz's finish. Let's see.
It's a brilliant pass. My immediate reaction was he had gone a touch early, but I'm not convinced now looking at that.